Connecting with the root should be the goal. We are understanding how to use this energy for transformation. It can transform anything.
There's a lot of different healings out there. It's not only elemental, like Reiki, body scanning, aura healing, that kind of things. So how can we know which type of healing will be better for us? Namo Himalaya， Hello， 欢迎来到 Jane 的频道。今天呢，我们邀请到了一个非常重量级的人物，就是我们的喜马拉雅悉达 Grandmaster Akshar。Namo Himalaya, Gurudev. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making your time out of the busy schedule and doing this interview. 今天呢，我们就是要来讨论说，我们的身体常常有的时候感觉到不舒服，它是一个能量失调的原因吗？然后有什么方法可以去治疗它们？我们自己还是要透过别人？然后甚至会稍微讲到说，就是在印度啊，阿育佛陀是一件非常大的事情，跟台湾的中医有点像齁。那在阿育佛陀里面会讲到5个元素。这5个元素我们可以怎么样子来利用，帮助我们的身体来疗愈呢？ So sometimes we feel our bodies here and there, migraine, maybe skin issue, and maybe like blood issue or back pain. Some people even have cancer, tumor, all from light disease to serious disease. Are those diseases the sign of our body or our energy is imbalance?
What happens? Sometimes because of our action, we create these issues for our physical body, mental body and spiritual body. Sometimes this is happening because of our past. So what I did 10 years back, what I did 100 years back, what I did 1000 years back, that will also impact me. And what I'm doing right now, this also will impact me. Both is energy. If you are having any problem with your stomach, you can't just get stuck with the thought that I'm having some ulcers, I'm having some acid because of that. It's a manipulation of energy. If the energy is not flowing favorably for you, you are bound to fall sick.
Sounds very much like karma, because every action has a reaction that you did 10 years back. Now you are suffering with that reaction. Okay. Then, since we mentioned about the karma, is karma and healing it sounds like a very two different topic, but there's some link in between this. Would you mind to explain this kind of relationship?
If you do favorable activity, you will get healed. If you are doing something which is against you, then you need to suffer. You need to go through with that cycle. So both are interlinked. If you are filling water in a container, the container will be filled by that water. And if you are leaving that container empty, the emptiness will be covered by air or something else which you may not want that to be in the container. So same thing with our health, our body. If we are not doing something which is favorable for us, then something else will occupy us.
For my understanding of Ayurveda in India, they talk about 5 elements. And those 5 elements including space, fire, earth,
Water. Earth, yes.
Yes. And for those 5 elements, they said that it's in our body. And for any certain elements, if any certain element is stronger and then the other is weaker, would that cause some disease or uncomfortableness to our body?
So again, same thing. If you are balancing your action, so if you are balancing all 5 elements, then you are strong with your body. And when we are talking about body, the visible body and your energy body, both will become strong. In elements, we need to work specifically with our earth element. Because earth carries all other energies. Earth carries water, it carries fire, air, and space. And when you need to work on specific element, there are techniques to build them. Too much of water, it's not good for you. Too much of fire, that is also not good. So all need to be in balanced state in our body.
If it's already imbalance, how can we make it balance?
There are practices. If we take example of fire element, very powerful element, very powerful system. Fire in our body is responsible to digest what you are consuming. So if fire is disturbed, whatever you consume, it will not work for you. So that's why you get complained by people that I'm eating very good food, but my health is not good. Why? Because the fire in your stomach, it's not digesting this food. So to balance fire, there are specific breathing techniques. There are specific posture asanas. There are specific spiritual routine. In this also, one is the physical activity, the way how we understand our planet, our life, our body. And then we use something what we call divine intervention, spiritual practices, faith, belief. Those kind of practices, they also have unbelievable impact on our body.
So since we are talking about five elementary, because fire in people's eyes, it may be a very dangerous thing. Like how can we do a fire element healing in a safe space?
So fire is energy. It's a chemical. So when we talk about fire healing or fire technique, it's not the fire the way how we light the fire and you don't need to use it at your home. It doesn't work like that. It's a chemical. And the fire in our body, it's already there. We need to stimulate specific channels. And if they are active, all is good for you. So to activating them, we need to go through with that training. We need to go through with that practice. Outside fire, we use symbolic. That is our first goal. Second, the heat generated by this fire, it's very natural. So we need to have a balanced distance with the fire to impact those channels. But these practices, they are done under strong supervision. You can't do this by yourself. Like when we have cold, so we go closer to the fire. So that's okay. That's to handle your cold. But now we are talking about that heat element is disturbed in your body. To balance that, this technique will not work. Something else needs to be done.
I see. Then what kind of people needs fire healing?
Those who are lazy, those who are very sad, those who have willpower to do something, but body is not supporting. In sports, you observe, sometimes people, they have heart to run, but they are not able to walk. So, the outside, the audience, they cheer the person. Come on, move. Be fiery, move. But they are not able to move. So this kind of body. Those who have digestive issues, in that also, clinically, if they are fine, the doctors are saying you are fine, but still you are not able to digest. That means we need to work with the fire element. People, those who are planning to build their treasure, those who are planning to grow their life, they need fire. Observe carefully, gold in mines and gold with fire, both are different. So when you put gold with fire, it shines. You see different gold when it connects with the fire. So that's the power of fire. Similarly, human body, if we connect with this element, it transforms our identity. So people, those who are working for growth, for success, very important for them. And eye related sensory issues, eyes, smell, nose, tongue, taste, hearing issues, thyroid, all these people also can go through with this special element. If they balance this element, it will help them.
I see. So fire is not only about healing our bodies and sensory, but also relate to our goals and success. That sounds like a very important element. Any way that we can gain that kind of element?
Everything is available in universe. And it's all about you, how you extract. Like for example, there is a beautiful place in your country, Taiwan. I'm not able to recollect the name of that island, volcano.
龟山岛.
Yeah. So it's there. In Taiwan, when I was traveling, many practitioners, they were surprised that there is one place like this. It's there in your own country. Why they are surprised? Because you are not able to extract that beautiful place. So what need to be done? You need to travel. You're sitting at home and you are, getting caught with that life. You need to move out. So when you move out, you explore the world. Similarly, in universe, all these element energies, they are in abundance. You need to take those, special decisions to move, to explore, to learn, and get trained. If you train with water, you gain water energy. If you train with space, you gain space energy. And when you train yourself with fire, fire changes your identity. Fire is about your shape, the way how you look, the way how we are as person. It's defined by fire. The power of fire is the way how you are right now.
So, G, when you said it defines how you look, I'm being very superficial. Like, can you shape my nose? Can you shape my body? And then lose weight, that kind of things. That's why I laugh.
You do cooking?
I do.
You take vegetable, put in water, place it on fire.
Oh.
And after some time, see what happens to those vegetables. Huh? Fire can transform. That we need to understand. But here, we are not putting ourselves on fire. We are understanding how to use this energy for transformation. It can transform anything. So when you talk about weight, it's about fire. How you will burn calories. So burn concept is fire.
Yes.
How you will burn. This is not water. This is not outside these elements. Burning comes under fire. So something is working in our body which will help you to burn those extra fat, those extra calories.
Fire element sounds really good to me.
Very powerful, yes.
Very powerful. Gee, I have another question in regards to nowadays there's a lot of different healings out there. It's not only elemental, a lot of different healings like Reiki, body scanning, aura healing, that kind of things. So how can we know which type of healing will be better for us, and which type of healing is good for this kind of condition, that kind of condition, like a basic understanding. So at least help the people who are watching this video identify, oh, I'm having this category of issue, then this kind of healing would be beneficial for me to get a better healing.
So in this, what Himalaya says, the training says, don't try to correct the branches. Go to the root. So if you go to the root, all will be fine. The fruit, the leaf, the branches, the trunk, everything will be fine. You are a tree. If you just work outside on some leaves and you think that by coloring those leaves or putting some medicine on these leaves, all will be fine, it's not correct. We need to go to the root of the tree. And if you are able to give right medicine to the root, all will be fine. Element training or element healing is about you connecting with the root. So if fire is taken care, eyes will work naturally. If fire is taken care, the way how you breathe, how you smell, it will be taken care. Fire is not outside science. Fire itself is the origin of science. So connecting with the root should be the goal. You exploring everything will consume time.
And money.
Money, efforts, and it irritates also. Because you will build faith on specific technique. You will spend 3 months, 6 months, and it will not work for you. Then you lose faith. So why to give that kind of suffering and pain to your body? Go to the element because you are made up of element. If I'm hungry, I should not shout outside. I should not run on street and say I'm hungry. Go to the house. Go to your home. Your mother is waiting for you. She will give you the food. Similarly, if you have issues with this element, don't try to disturb your mind by moving in and around. Go to the root, connect with this element, all will be taken care.
I see. Thank you so much for your time, G.
Prayers for you.
Thank you, G. 非常谢谢我们的喜马拉雅悉达 Grandmaster Akshar， 我们的上师，今天特别抽出时间跟我们讲解元素，然后还有我们的身体疗愈的这个关系。那希望大家有学到很多，欢迎在影片下方呢留言你所学到的东西，或者是任何的问题。最后啊，想要跟大家分享一个重大消息，就是之前有跟大家分享过，我会在10月份的时候把我们的喜马拉雅悉达 Akshar 老师呢邀请到台湾来做一个3天2夜的僻静营。那这个时间日子都已经确定了齁，就是在10月的16号、17号、18号。那如果说对这个僻静营有兴趣的同学呢，欢迎在这个影片下方的连结点击进去，然后去看一下说这个僻静营适不适合你。在这个3天2夜当中呢，我们会透过瑜伽，然后我们的能量元素火元素来进行疗愈的动作，甚至呢还会有很多的灵性传承、灵性知识是你可能在 Google 上面没办法找到的齁。那我们就期待我们在10月16号的时候与大家再来相见咯。如果你是第一次来到这个频道的话呢，欢迎订阅，然后开启小铃铛，每周2、4我都会线上不同的主题来帮助你创造一个超级棒的2024年。那我们就下次见了。Namo Himalaya。